All right, this is a summary of the Google form I sent to you all the other day. So, I ask you questions, you send me back responses, and let's take a look at it together here. The first one here. Should we have Zoom meetings on regular schedule? And you all said, first you said yes. And that right here. 43% said yes. 17% said no. And 37% said maybe. So I think you can lump in, if you lump in the yeses and the maybes, well, that's well over, that's almost 80%. If you lump the no's in with the maybes, why wouldn't you? You could do it either way. You've got about, what's that? I'm not a math surgeon here, so 18 plus 43 is 53, 60 something. Okay, so you can look at it that way. And then one person who said, I'm fine with it either way. I'm not in school, so we need a heads up so you can at least be off. That's the thing about these Zoom meetings, is that if you can't be there, I will always have them recorded. And of course that means it's not interactive. That's the glory of the Zoom meeting, it's interactive. What do you think that graph means? And again, I'm pointing to one of the coolest tools around is Google Forms. I have no stock in Google, so, here we go. Second graph. What should Zoom meetings be used for? If we're going to have them, I'm tending to think that you all want them. Even if you don't have to be there, you still have access to them. So what do you all want them for? Well, the majority, not the majority, but 41% of you all said use it for lecture. And I don't know about you all, but lecture is kind of not a great way to share information. It's okay, especially if the lectures are short, like definitely less than 10 minutes, or something that you can scrub through easily. They're designed to be scrubbed through easily. And honestly, it's really hard to make those kinds of lectures. And I'm okay at doing screencasts, so my screencasts amount to my lectures. And you're going to get a couple this week that aren't on the list of things in week 1. So be ready for those. Some people said, almost as many people said, that it should be used for question and answer. And the next highest proportion said it should be for class discussion. I think it's interesting that quite a few, all of the above, those three areas right there. And it got me to thinking that there's an informal way to do this, where you just kind of talk about stuff. And that's what this person down here says, talk about the assignments. Or have class discussion, and question and answer. So all of these are great so long as everybody can get the value of it. So I'm thinking that maybe divide the class into like different sections, where we might talk about, we might have Q&A first, and then that leads to discussion, and then perhaps lecture, and then questions again at the end. I don't know. You tell me. You've already told me in a way, but let's think about this some more. Now, this last one, how often should we meet on Zoom? It's kind of hard to make sense of this right here. If you mouse over it, you can see that like this one says once a week. There's 6 people who actually said the words once a week. So I used the wrong kind of form here. Here's once a week, 3. Down here you've got once or twice a week. As you can see, it's all over the place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to back to the spreadsheet here and look at this. Once a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a specific day. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no, not 9, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, roughly 26 said once a week, but there are lots of good suggestions here. One said, I did not think we need a Zoom meeting. It's interesting. But if we use them, I would like it to be once a week. As often as someone in class has questions and needs more real answers in depth. So that would be from a conference. So I have from 9 to 11 every day for that. Okay. I'm going to look through this last section quite a bit and look for a few more good suggestions here. I like the very particular ones. Like the one I just mentioned. Here, once a week or for big assignments, if we have many questions about. Once a week, then we can do the homework and study and then regroup every week. Which makes me think that maybe what we need to do is divide up into like groups when we do a Zoom and do breakout sessions. And we could make that work. I'm not quite sure how. We'd have to kind of muck around with it a little bit. But that's a very much more nuanced question there. And I think it's a hard one because I'm asking you to spend time. Spend your precious life watching something. And it's got to be worth your time. It really does. Okay, well, that's it. I've gone over 8 minutes, and that's terrible. So scrub through this as quick as you want and take a look at this. And I hope it's helpful to you. It's helpful to me. I got 56 responses, which is fantastic. I'm super impressed with you all. And, you know, I'm doing the best I can for you. I really am. So stay in touch, you know, connect with me, connect with your classmates. If you don't understand something, you know, go to the Q&A. There's lots of ways to do this. Now go to the Twitter if you like Twitter. I'll answer stuff from there. I go there every morning. I have a whole list of connections that I make every morning. So you can too, all right? Okay, that's it. Talk to you later.